It's Nigerian consumers. In fact, so many people are happy about it. But then there are still concerns about the consistency of fuel distribution, especially in remote areas. What challenges do you think Dangote Refinery might face in ensuring that the price reduction actually reaches consumers, particularly in regions with limited access to reliable fuel supply?
So this is it. So the refinery, the Dangote refinery. It's a refinery, right? It's not a filling station. It's not a petrol station. So the major bulk of ensuring this refined product gets to the rural areas, which you identified, would be the role of the major oil marketers or the independent oil marketers. The major oil marketer, the Totals Energies of this world, the MRS, the Adovas, the 11 PLC, all of these are some of the biggest oil marketers in Nigeria with widespread filling stations scattered across the 774 local governments in Nigeria. And then we have the independent oil marketers as well. I mean, these are the guys that you'd always find in the corners or the corners or the hidden locations of Nigeria. So if you are moving from one state to another state, for instance, all of those filling stations you meet at the interstate borders are mostly independent oil marketers. And so they will be the one that will be tasked with moving these products from the refinery to all of these areas. The major role of the refinery is just one thing: refine crude oil, refine as much as possible. Let's not forget that this refinery is refining about is expected to refine close to 50 million liters of petroleum product petrol a day. So imagine you are refining 50 million liters today, you are selling it out. You are refining another 50 million liters tomorrow. You are also disposing it into the market. So just make sure your refining is consistent. If you can settle that part, the independent oil marketers, the major oil marketers will do that job of carrying the last mile carriage of making sure it gets to the final consumer, moving it from areas of surplus to areas of demand and spreading it across the 774 local governments in Nigeria. So it's an interesting time for them, interesting challenge for them. Some of them will will embrace the challenges. Some of them might struggle because this is a new terrain for a lot of them in Nigeria. But I mean, all of these are interesting times. We should expect my outlook is more oil marketers will be lifting more products. More filling station will be springing up in areas of demand to meet certain areas of demand as well. And maybe we'll start seeing the listing of some of them on the Nigerian stock exchange markets. All of this, like I said, would add value to Nigeria's economy and boost the economic activities in Nigeria's energy sector.
Head of Energy Desk at Business Day, Mr. Dikpo Oladende. Many thanks for lending your thoughts on the program.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me. Thanks.
Well, that's it on this episode of the program. Many thanks for joining us. I'm Okpeyemi Owosheni. See you next time.
Virtually all the ginger in his 4-hectare land here